Hi everybody! Surprise, surprise, we're having a little fun bathroom demo. So what we're going to show you is our amazing microfiber, right? What is the difference in our microfiber? Remember, it's the 1/200th of a hair strand. Its ability to remove 99% of bacteria from the surface because that amazing density of over 10 million feet, 1,800 miles. And then it's our backlock technology, our microsilver. But I wanted to show you, can it really remove bacteria? So I hope this is a game changer for you guys. I know this demo really helped me, and it was really hard, very skeptical to believe that a cloth and water can remove all that. So we're gonna clean a toilet. I think that's a very common question many people ask, like, how do you clean your toilet? So I have a system, and in the beginning, I had a little system, and I'll share my quick hack. On the side of my toilet, I have a little hook, and the hook has a little mini travel enviro. So it's literally the 1/4 the size of a regular enviro. So I have a system, I do blue for bathroom. So this is a regular enviro. Our travel enviros are 1/4 the size. So 4 of these travel enviros make a full one. So I had one just for the toilet. So if that makes you a little bit happy, I do blue for bathroom for the rest of the bathroom, and then do just the toilet with our little travel enviro. So you can do that. But for this demo, I'm just gonna use a full-size enviro because we're gonna clean the whole thing, and I'm gonna show you. But this is a quick hack if you guys feel a little bit weirded out about cleaning your toilet, so that way you can have something separate. So let me hang that there, and I do have boys, so that's why. So again, this is our enviro cloth, right? E for everything enviro. And this enviro has been with me for a while. And if you ever see the word backlock, that is our patented silver technology. That means that it has that self-purifying microsilver I told you about, that inhibits the growth of mold, mildew, anything that makes the cloth stinky just by following the proper care and use. So I love that feature. But remember, it's our amazing microfiber that has the ability to remove up to 99% of bacteria from a surface. So that is the key. Our microfiber does the work. The silver in our cloth actually purifies it after we've rinsed it really well. Remember, we press, agitate, rinse, release all that dirt and grime, and anything that's left on after we use that little tag and we hang it, it self-purifies. So that is the process. Okay, so let's clean our toilet. So when I'm cleaning, let's say my toilet, I start cleanest to dirty, right? So I, of course, would clean the rest of my bathroom, and then I finish off on the toilet. So we would start on the top, and I left this toilet pretty dirty for you guys so you guys can see how bad it is. And let's clean that toilet. And then we're gonna clean, of course, then we're gonna come to the handle, clean the handle. We're gonna clean the back of the seat. So let's just move it along just for the sake of time. But of course, you would do the toilet seat, etc., right? But I wanna show you something. I haven't cleaned my toilet in a while. So I'm gonna use a little bit of a science kit here, okay? We know that our cloth has the ability to remove bacteria, but we're gonna remove actually something smaller, 10 times smaller. We're talking protein. Yes, so protein is actually 10 times smaller than bacteria and viruses, therefore it's harder to remove. Not to mention the food source for bacteria is also protein. So basically, if there's no protein, there's no bacteria. And these swabs, these are not Norwex products. Rather, these are typically used by EPA, health services, even some surgical teams use this to detect for cleanliness on surfaces. They may use it for restaurants, surgical tables, any of those areas. You would actually swab with one side, release the solution on the other, and then immediately you'll get a color indicator. The green means it's clean, the X's indicate there's protein present, and they failed the inspection. Now, we could culture for bacteria, but it'll take 24, 48 hours, and nobody wants to wait that long. So that's why I love this demo. Using these swabs makes the test result instant. And remember, it's 10 times smaller. So we're talking less than 10 nanometers. Anything smaller, we're talking lipids and atoms. So this is really, really cool. So I want to show you how nasty a toilet is, right? Because protein, again, 10 times smaller, but it is the food source. So let's swab our toilet and see if there's any bacteria. And like I told you, I've neglected this one for a while so we can do this demo. And then we're gonna insert it back into to the solution, and what do you see? Immediately you see the change in color. It's purple. So purple means that there's protein present and the toilet is dirty, right? So gross. So how do we clean it? So again, we would do cleanest to dirty, but just to show you, now we're gonna clean the toilet itself. So let's clean the lid, the toilet, and then of course we're gonna come here, and you can use the small travel enviro as well. But for the sake of this demo, because I'll be using it a lot, I'm gonna just use this big one. And then of course we wanna make sure we get into the toilet, right? So let's clean all that. Now, I do not stick my hand in the toilet. And please, please don't forget, remember, by folding it in force, it allows you to have more clean sides. So you wanna make sure you clean around the toilet rim as well, because that is gross too. So one thing you'll have to note is that when you're cleaning your toilet, you could stick your hand in it. Some people do. I am not that person. I will not be sticking my hand in there. However, my favorite product is this Forever Brush. So we're gonna take this Forever Brush, and I love it because it's actually freestanding, so it doesn't sit in its own gunk. It actually also has that self-purifying silver in here as well. And what I love about it is I've had this for over 7 years, and it works so well. It's an awesome thermoplastic, and I use it with our bathroom cleaner. This is the bathroom cleaner that you can use diluted 7 parts to water. But for the toilet, I actually just do 1. Oh, this must be a new one. So, this bathroom cleaner lasts me about 2.5 years, guys, and I've had it for over, I have 3 bathrooms. So I do 1, 2 drops, and then we're just gonna clean the toilet. Now, what I love about this toilet brush is it has this awesome rim. I've had this for over 6 years, and look, it's still working, looking great. Normal toilet brushes look like orange, and they're porous and nasty, and you see how it goes underneath those rims? That is super gross. You want to make sure you always clean up under there. And this allows you to do it. Now, if your toilet is really bad, you want to make sure you do a bucket flush, which means you take a bucket of water, pour it in so that this water drops lower. And that's what you want, because you want to come completely in contact with any ring around the toilet that you might have, okay? Okay, now let's give it a flush. It looks good. Now normally I would just sit here and give it a shake, hang it back on my toilet, and again, you see how it's freestanding, so you're not worrying about it sitting in its own gunk. Rather, it just sits there and it purifies. So it already rinsed off with that water. So you just saw me clean the toilet, right? And you're probably so grossed out. Normally I would clean all around the toilet. Please don't forget to clean around the edges and in the rims. Those are all important. I love to use our amazing utility brush because it's a nice stiff brush to get into the tile, to get around any gross areas that you can use with the bathroom cleaner or the cleaning paste. But just to show you, right, we tested this and it was what? Purple, meaning there was bacteria, right? So can this amazing microfiber that we just used, wiping the toilet, right, just purely with water, right? This is all we did, water and a cloth. And that's the beauty, right? Okay, so we're gonna we clean that toilet, and now let's test it. Let's see, is there even any protein left on that surface? So we're gonna swab all that area, insert it back. And what color do we want, guys? We want a bright green. And what do you see, guys? A bright green. That means the surface is clean. Isn't that incredible? I mean, I can't even tell you. That is what really did it for me. When you look at the results, the proof is in the pudding. When we're when we're cleaning our, especially our toilets, think about it. Remember, the largest organ in our body is our skin, and we're sitting on it. So what are we absorbing, right? So this is why this is so important. But I wanted to show you another quick visual to show you how amazing our cleaner works. rather than chemically cleaning. So I will take our toilet seat and let's have a fun demonstration. So let me explain this little science kit before we do. This is a product we used to use in our hospital called Glow Germ. It's actually simulated bacteria, and it's the same size of bacteria, so it mimics it, so we can actually see it with the naked eye with the help of a UV light. So I'm gonna take our little Glow Germ and we'll just put it on our, okay. And just so you can see, when we take it and we have our UV light, here's our black light, what do we see? We just smeared all of that all over our seat. Do you see that? Okay, so if we have bacteria on our toilet, what would we run and grab to clean, right? I'm actually gonna protect myself and wear a glove because it is that harmful. And we're gonna use this product here. And when is the last time you guys read it? We went over this, right? Precautionary statement, hazardous to humans and domestic animals. Why are we using a product hazardous to us, right? And how many of us are keeping surfaces visibly wet for 4 minutes? It's just a lot of wasted time. And then they recommend you rinse it off, which we never did. So let's take one of these wipes. I can never get these things. I fight all the time. I can do it. And we'll light it up and clean that area. Let's see, half of that toilet. And we'll light it up. So what do you guys see we just did? Can you guys see that? Can you guys see how it just took it and smeared it all? You see that? So when we're taking these wipes, all we are doing is smearing everything everywhere. Do you guys see that? Rather than cleaning it, we are actually just smearing it. Super gross, right? Watch how I take this and I don't even need a glove. Let's see. I'm gonna put this glove to the side. But let's take the same cloth, right, that we just cleaned with, and let's turn off the light and see how our cloth can pick everything up. Look at that. Just like that. It picked everything up. Amazing. Because everything is where? Trapped in our microfiber. So that's amazing. Instead of smearing, we're able to actually remove all of it into our cloth. Isn't that amazing? And so if you were a little bit skeptical and you're like, I love my chemicals, I really want to use it, because that was me. I actually cleaned my whole bathroom with this disinfectant wipe, and it looked like a crime scene. We had white stuff smeared all over the walls. Everywhere I wiped with this, it smeared. I know I didn't use a lot of Glow Germ, but it was bad. I didn't realize how bad the walls were until I took this and I wiped it. Then I took my Enviro and picked everything up, and I couldn't believe it. So if you guys were a little bit skeptical, I hope this helped you guys. And again, I have posted the link for you to place to fill out the form to get in on our grand prize drawing. And you want to make sure you join us on our bingo tonight. We're going to talk a lot about the products, but also I'm going to do our giveaways for our, not our grand prize, but for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and 5 too. So we're going to do all of those fun things. The giveaways, either I'll do it tonight after bingo if it's not too late, or I'll do it tomorrow, but it's going to be fun. Number 2, if you have not placed your order, reach out to the consultant that invited you so you can place your order. Okay, they have a special for this event that they will be sharing with you. So make sure you connect with your consultant who invited you so you can place that order and get in on that drawing. So I did pin on the top of this group a post for you to fill out the form to get in on the drawing. If you do not fill out the form, you do not get in. So make sure you do that as well. All right, thank you so much. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Take care. We'll see you tonight. Bye. 8:30.